Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you, man. Ma'am. Some more blessings to you, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there, no exceptions. I don't want it to be no exceptions. Spirit says no exceptions, man. It's peace of mind. If you're moving around in that rain, it's raining out there, I don't know where you at, but keep yourself dry. This is that real water. Protect yourself when you're going to and from. Be within your higher self as much as you can. And I'm going to let you know why. Because throughout your lifetimes, even though you can't remember your lifetimes, I'm going to let you know something that you could start. I mean, I don't say delve into your past lives, but just give you a little perspective, I guess. Like a lot of the things that you like, a lot of the things that touches you a certain way, a lot of the things that grabs your attention, a lot of the types of places that you like to go to, all of these type of things is indications of your past life. You know, the kind of decorations you like all of these type of things. It's all symbols for your past life. You got to think about it like this. You coming from your last life. Okay, so whenever you get to this earth this time, everything that draws your attention to it is basically is your consciousness. Is what you're conscious of. You consciously, you like that. Like, you know that it got you like that. So that's an indication for you if you never looked at it or thought about it like that. But you see it everywhere with everybody. You know, that's just the way of it. You know, but through all of these lifetimes, you've lived many different types of ways. You know, some of them you might have had money, some of them you didn't, some of them you might have been, you know, living in certain places and then living the opposite type of place. And, you know, there's a real variety of lives that you've lived, you know, but all of that is why you have the perspective that you have right now. No matter what type of perspective you have, that's the reason that you have it. Through your consciousness, your journey of consciousness, you know, your soul. Your soul knows all, but your soul is the one that got to bring in the remembrance. Okay, so this life, you know, you might have mended things with people. It's a lot of things that you learn to let go. The process of that is just like this. You know, when you a baby, you in a little vessel. But as you grow up, as your vessel get bigger, you just mature more and more. You know, that's how it's supposed to be. We mature more and more, you know. It's the same thing with your lifetimes. You mature more and more, even if it doesn't seem like it, you know, because you'll see some people dealing with certain things. That's just things that they haven't worked out. You know, like it doesn't mean they're not mature. They're not conscious like that, and you know, their consciousness is not at a higher vibration than it was. It's just different things that we come to deal with. You know, like we didn't come to let the problem get us. That's the whole point of you understanding that nothing can conquer you. You understand? I mean, that you can conquer you can conquer all. You know, and nothing gonna be on you that you can't bear. Like that's the reason for you understanding that, because it's just all a test of how you think. You know. So everything that you've learned and the perception that you have is just that, from living those multiple lives. That's why you're scared of certain things you can't wait to do it, give you a thrill, like it all type, and that could be good or bad. And I mean that's indications of past lives. Everything that you live in is an indication of your past. And you're bringing it into the future, you know, but it's still a circle that doesn't end if you can understand that now. So your higher self is guiding you through this life. Negative energies and positive energies. I'm not going to say you're supposed to encounter each one of them that you do, whether it's good or bad. But it's how much you plugged in to your higher self. How high is your vibration of intuition? And your higher self is guiding you regardless. That's why everything, regardless of how you gonna do it or what, it's gonna be a certain way. That's just how you do it. You're not gonna feel uncomfortable with it. It's not gonna make you feel uncomfortable because it's you. You're supposed to do it a certain way. You're supposed to talk a certain way. You're supposed to be a certain way. Like, it's just what it is. It's just growth. It's growth. It's evolution. But everybody's involved. You know, this is not about the black people waking up. This shit is about white people waking up too. Because if you go look at clips online, like, they got people now, you got white people online now talking to the white people, talking about, hey man, look, we've been bullshitting black people for, you know, telling the real truth of the story, bringing everything to light. You know, like, it's evolution. It's evolution. It's everybody coming to understand love. You know, they got that saying, what it is? All is fair in love and war, huh? That's what they say. All is fair in love and war. That's why you took it to be bad, but warfare actually is fair. It is fair if you understand in yourself. And you understand that none of that negative shit's supposed to touch you. And it don't touch you. And you ain't tripping on it. And these energies learn, these energies understand, these energies realize what they up against. A lot of them don't, you know, people living down here and not realizing what's going on. But all the way from way back when, with the, as far as you can go back, you know, you got to understand that you always had these gifts, was always on the earth. Just like certain people knew of rain dancing and all this type of stuff, you know, and that's not to say nothing bad about them or nothing at all, but it's certain people that has certain knowledge within cultures and within time periods, civilizations. It's certain people that has certain information that the masses needs to hear, certain information that's gonna better humanity. It always been like that. But it's always been people thinking good and people thinking bad at the same time. So all of the gifts that you're seeing now that individuals are actually using, a lot of them showing you love, showing you guidance and understanding from a genuine place. You know, whether it be with the cards, whether it be with Reiki healing, whether it be with any one of those number of things. That's why now you can see the love in it. If you truly open to knowing and understanding, you can see it clear as day, the love in it and the guidance in it. But it was just took in the wrong ways. That's why you got all these witches now, you know, black and white. That's why you got all these witches, man. Because it was passed down like that. Not passed to them per se, but this is energies. Some of these energies, some of y'all witches now, y'all been doing that shit for lifetimes. Y'all been practicing that shit, you know, and you just ain't got around to understanding what's going on. You like the thrill of hurting people. You know, you never got around to helping people because you truly don't help yourself. You know, you're using your power the wrong way. But everything is a process, you know, and everything is gonna be revealed like it's supposed to, in the ways it's supposed to, and everybody gonna get the understandings they supposed to, and that's just what it is, you know. So, like my advice to anybody listening, racism, prejudiceness, man, don't take that on, whether it be in a form of color or a form of anything else. Just don't take it on, because everybody's going to eventually get to the place of oneness, where we understand there's one supreme, most high, period. All of those other perceptions had been changed. That's just information we were tapped into to help us along this journey. You know, like if you don't hear certain things, you just ain't in. If certain people don't tell it to you, you ain't gonna believe. That's a real thing. All of that has something to do. It all plays within your chemical makeup and your Akashic records, man. Think about how in sync that is. For your consciousness to come to that vessel and live a life of running across encounters that's literally in your vein, moving through energies. Man, it's complicated on that level, but it all works out. You know, when you just have a quick thought and a quick solution, make you feel good, you know, and that's what it's supposed to do. Let you understand you loved and you guided. You have your higher self that's way at a high vibration. That's with source, you can say. That is source if you want. That's guiding you, man. That's why when you look and see that synchronicity, shit, your higher self say, look, you ain't just listening to anybody. You have to realize that. But you listen to your thoughts. You listen to yourself. Whether you say I ain't doing that or not, it doesn't matter, because you have that little dark side of you. That's a real thing, man. Them two little things on your shoulder. But you bigger than that. You should understand who you are. You should understand not to engage in the low vibration of things. You know, deceiving other individuals against other individuals, that type of thing. Because you mending, what you're doing is mending. Every lifetime you come, you mending and you're advancing as a being. And as a result of that, evolution is happening. So just keep that in mind when you're taking your steps throughout, you know, after you open your eyes and start walking. Keep that in mind with you. And also keep this in mind. We all have individuals that we love dearly, that we'll do anything for. Keep that in mind when you're treating other people a certain way. Or when you're dealing with other people, keep that in mind. Till next time, man. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from, watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears, watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Words of encouragement. You've been through so much. You've learned so much. It's been a lot of times you really wanted to be understood. Now is the time for you to be understood, whether you realize it or not. Embrace your change. You're going to get the information that you need to guide you. Source, spirit, your higher self, God, the creator, whatever you feel like saying, it's waiting on you with a billion other energies to bring you where you need to be. Till next time, Sky Prophet, baby. Peace out.